Hey everyone, it's Anna. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. I thought I would hop on and share a couple of stamps I picked up recently off of eBay. I think I was really lucky to find these right after they were listed and was able to pick them up. These are both Stamp Passions stamps from the year 2000, and they're by the artist Carla Eisenhosch. So there's the numbers there if you wanted to look for them. You'd probably only be able to find them on the used marketplace, but again, they're Stamp Passions stamps. Super, super cute. So I was really glad to be able to find those. I think I was shopping on eBay Friday before Christmas Eve. They arrived in the mail today. So great seller. So I made a couple cards to share with you using those two stamps. So let me go ahead and share the products that I used. I used a couple distress inks, so you can imagine that I am going to be making a vintage card or two. So I used Tea Dye and Vintage Photo. And then to stamp the images, I used VersaFine Vintage Sepia. This is a permanent ink, pigment ink, so you can use it to watercolor. The ink won't bleed. I used a scrap of this paper. I don't know what paper pad this is from, but it looks like kind of like a wood grain. And then I used some paper from this paper line from Maha Design called Happy Christmas. And I just used a couple of the prints, maybe the green star and this stripe. So really cute paper pad, and this is from Frantic Stamper. And then I also used these Paul Rubens watercolors. I have yet to put this away since I received this watercolor set in, I think it was like August. It has been on my desk ever since. I use it all the time, as you can tell here. It's a bit of a disaster, but I don't even think I've made much of a dent in any of the colors here, except for maybe this mustard yellow. So these are the two colors that I use the most, actually, the gold shimmer and the white shimmer. So I use those to splatter my projects, and it's really beautiful. I use the pink shimmer today as well. So really fun paint set. I'll leave a link down below to that product if I can find it still online. So let me go ahead and share my cards with you. Oh, I also used a couple of these snowflake buttons that I picked up. Jill found some of these Prim Heart buttons on Amazon, and when I paused her video to go purchase the heart buttons, I also came across these little snowflakes, so I picked up those too. So I even used a couple new buttons on these projects. So let me go ahead and share with you. So here's the first card, the Snowman. I also used some Canson XL watercolor paper to stamp my image on, and then use the distress ink to give it a aged look. And then I used my faux tracing wheel, or my tracing wheel, to add some faux stitching here to the project. And then I used some of this twine here. This is from Creative Impressions, but you can get the same thing from May Arts. So it's just a really big spool of brown twine. I think he turned out so cute. And then the inside I have blank for now, and then the back I just added a little extra scrap of paper, and I'll add my name here to the back as well. So I think he turned out so adorable. And then here is the Santa card. So you can see very similar. I just used a couple pieces of the paper here for embellishment, and then watercolored Santa using those paints. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I actually splattered both of the cards with the shimmer paint as well. So they look fun, and he's got shimmery paints on his hat, the brim of his hat right there. So, but this card is blank inside too, and then I just put a little scrap piece on the back there, and my one of my favorite little stamps to use on the back of my cards. I'll add my name to it as well, but I thought these were so cute. So anyways, just thought I would share these with you. That's all I've got for you tonight. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you're inspired by my little projects here, and hope you have a great evening. Bye.